So Shaq retired in 2011. Kobe retired in 2016. Michael Jordan retired in 2003.
Larry,
Larry Bird in 1992.
who's older, Michael Jordan or Larry?
Larry Bird. Larry Bird's older than him.
Is Larry dead?
I don't. I don't think so. He'd like to fight people.
What about, is Jordan dead?
No, Michael Jordan's alive.
Does he still play?
No, he likes to golf now. He plays golf.
He would still be a legend at basketball.
He is a legend. He'll go down like unless see there that's the whole thing with the statement of being like, oh, he's the best ever. No one will ever be as good as him. It's like you can't say that.
Kobe Bryant might.
I mean, in certain ways, to me, Kobe may have been better than Jordan at certain stuff. Like
maybe at dunks.
it always seemed like if okay, like I remember watching Kobe Bryant like late, like into the finals, the final playoffs and stuff, and he would be out there just in a like Michael had this weird way of wanting to like win and being tactical at winning, being like an assassin. Kobe was more like he would just
a team player.
Not yet that, but like it was more okay. You ever seen like somebody that'll just harm themselves to make sure that everything, like even if you hurt yourself, like winning, he just would throw everything out, like just give it his all. And even though Michael Jordan was like that too, it was just like a different way.
Jordan had another boost away.
I'll say this: I never seen desperation on Michael Jordan's face while he was playing. I seen Kobe just like almost coming out of his shoes, running, like leaning all the way forward just to outrun it, like everybody down that court and just cram that ball down their throats in the finals. Michael was like he knew where you would be, where he needed to be, how to. He was he was just more.
He had a sense.
Yeah, like he played like the game of basketball better than anybody. But to me, somebody like Kobe, like I don't know, it was just more like you could tell that he was more emotional, like on his face about it when he was playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which made him dangerous on the court because like don't try to outrun him, outshoot him, because he would like I feel like he would jump and grab a ball and throw it back into the court if it was the final seconds, just so his teammate could get a shot and win the game, and he would like maybe would hurt himself doing that. Michael Jordan would never
like
be in that situation because of how strategic he was with everything. Like he was killing it.
He was a nice man.
I've always heard Michael Jordan wasn't that nice of a person, but I don't know. I've never met him. I did work at his golf course one time, or a golf course that he plays at. I guess is what it was. Something Michael Jordan had like a part in the locker room there. It was his and stuff. But
was he good at golf?
I don't know. Maybe. I think he plays still. I don't think he plays professionally, but he does play because he like the golf course I was working at was down in like Middle Tennessee, and
no, they lived there.
It was like part of the locker room was reserved for Michael Jordan, the basketball player. So, I don't know if it's his golf course or not though.
What if he made? What if you were a sidekick?
His sidekick?
Yeah.
My name would be Scottie Pippen. Because that was his. I mean that him and Pippen were
unbeatable.
Yeah, for a long. Well, To me, I always felt like Dennis Rodman was a big part of that team that kind of got overlooked. Dennis Rodman was wild, dude. He was good too.
I like the back of his hair.
Yeah, all the cool colors.
Yeah. He was good when he had that green, the green the green and red.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever play the game NBA Jam?
No.
It was a game on Super Nintendo where I think it was 3 versus 3. I can't remember if you had full teams on there or not, but like it was kind of cartoonish, and you would
Like bobbleheads.
kinda, yeah, yeah, and you would get like flames on the ball and dunk from half court and stuff. It was pretty. It's fun. Like you know what NFL Blitz is?
NFL Blitz.
It's like an NFL game, but it's kind of cartoony and over exaggerated. You can like pick people up, and I've got NFL Blitz, but you can pick the players up and slam them or clothesline them or hit them after the play. It's like the rules wasn't real rules.
Oh, that would be sick.
There's a game called NBA Street.
I know.
We need to get that game. That game is bad, dude. It's super good.
You know NBA 2K8 we have.
Yeah.
They have a street mode. That you remember when we played? I got on 99 players. Cause it wasn't fair. I know I had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, and Bill Russell, and but you had Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's overpowered.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Duncan's the dude. He's one of the bros, man.
He played for Robinson. Yeah, who plays for the Spurs and helped him. The 2 best defenders in the world. Dennis Rodman's very good of a defender too.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman was cold. I think he's one of the most overlooked NBA players ever. Like he was so volatile to the Bulls because that was another big old dude who was like freakishly athletic. Like for as big as that guy is, he should have not been able to like move his body and run as fast and like endure as much as he did. He was a rough player.
Who, the big man or Dennis
Rodman? Rodman was kind of like an outlaw out there.
Like
real. He liable to split your forehead open.
Like an outlaw against 5 coyotes and 2 alligators.
Yeah. But anyways, the NBA, man, it ain't what it used to be at all. I feel like that about all sports, though.
No, the NBA is rough.
No, it's not rough at all anymore. It's like these kids, man, they just, I don't know if it's the difference of coaching or just like the atmosphere of people suing people and all that crap all the time. But like nowadays, you can't even like voice your opinion without getting canceled, or say if a NBA player came out and was like, oh, I don't like such and such, this and that, or like say if I think Ron Artest was the last person that really could get rowdy at an NBA game and get away with it almost. But I don't know. That's world peace, man.
You know how Larry Bird gave the high five to that, when Larry Bird gave a high five to some fan?
Yeah, I think they all give high fives to people sometimes.
Yeah. You know Dennis Rodman? Who we were just talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know he was actually friends with Scottie Pippen?
I didn't know. I mean, I'm sure they were all friends to a certain extent. But I don't know, man. I like the Chicago Bulls. I was always a big Jason Kidd fan. I liked him, Bogues. Man, there's a lot of them.
The mailman?
I liked Karl Malone. I like Post Malone. I like to call them all. There was another guy. I think he played for Utah Jazz. I can't remember his name, but I always like to watch him play. I always like the Phoenix Suns' like logos and colors, that purple and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had cool starter jackets.
Say you're one of your two favorite people who played for the NBA.
My two favorite people.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Kidd and Michael Jordan, of course. Yeah, you could cut Michael Jordan game. You could cut one of his final games on today, and not see anything on a basketball court been played in the last 10 years that's even going to come near what he could do. Him and the whole team, man. It's like when you would watch a basketball game back in the day, it was like a thing.
It was rough.
No, it was a thing. Like, 90, 96, 97, 90, something like that. I can't even if I can remember. Like, you sitting there watching a Bulls final game, dude. I'll say this, relating to another sport. I got in trouble at school during the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees' finals. The last games of the season when they were going to the championship in late 90s or early 2000s.
How old were you?
Right before, I know I was either like 10, 11, 12. I was around that area, around that age. But their games were going until like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, because they were just like, neck to neck, score one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, were they all tired?
Yeah, they like them, and I stayed up watching, and I wasn't even really a big sports watcher, like when it come to being that serious about it.
Like blood sport?
Those games were just intense, though, man, and you couldn't fall asleep. And I remember I was falling asleep in school over it, and they were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I've been watching the Braves and the Yankees play." So
the Braves
buzz off.
I know the Yankees are pretty good.
They used to be my favorite team.
But the Braves, they are super. Okay, so
at one time when the Braves had like Greg Maddux and all them.
Greg Maddux.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's decent.
Yeah, decent, dude. He was one of the best.
I know.
Best pitcher.
I know. Decent. Decent means I like it.
I know.
So you remember how I said pick two of your favorite NBA players? I haven't got the chance to do mine. Mine is Curry and Jason Tatum.
Steph Curry?
Yeah.
I like Steph Curry. I can't. He seems like a nice person. I ain't really ever watched him. Like, I ain't watched basketball and stuff in so long like that. I don't know. I can't even say I've ever watched him play.
It used to be Curry and Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, I liked him. See, the difference was, for me, being the best doesn't mean you've got the most scores and all that. It's are you entertaining to watch? You know what I mean? Like, one of my favorite UFC fighters, who really didn't have that good of a record, was my favorite to watch, man, because he was just fun to watch fight. He lost a lot more than he won probably, but
he was good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in that sport, if you're in the UFC, it don't matter if you lose every fight. You're still top 25 best fighters on the face of the planet.
I know. So, do you know a lot about soccer?
No.
I know a very lot about soccer. Trust me.
A very lot?
Yeah, no. Baggio, Buffon, David Beckham, David De Gea.
You just naming off players?
No.
Are these your favorite players?
Yeah.
What about Messi?
What
about Ronaldo?
Yeah, I love Ronaldo. I don't hate him. I don't hate Messi, but he's I don't know how to say it, but he's in the middle of my favorite.
He's top 10, but he ain't top 5, and he dang sure ain't top 3. Basically, is what you're saying. I feel that.
The top 3 skillers, people who had various skills, I would go first. Ronaldinho, I have him on my new FIFA Mobile. I have his card.
Who's he play for?
He played for AC Milan, Brazil. He played for RC Barcelona. I forgot the last team. I don't think. Yeah, he played for PSG too.
PSG.
Yeah.
Who is that?
PSG, that team. You know, and Kylian Mbappe.
I don't know any of these people.
No.
You know who my favorite soccer player is?
Who?
You, kid.
I know. You remember when you were playing goalkeeper?
You and Braxton and Brody. How about they yell at them kids like they're mine? I'm like, go, go. They're good. Y'all 3 together. If y'all could stay all 3 on the same team for years and years, man, I'm telling you, it's a dream team right there, for sure. But no, yeah, you're the best thing popping when it comes to goalies in Springfield. Again, for kids your age, at least, for sure.
I'd say there's this one kid, Drew, because he's a better goalkeeper than me.
Is that the big kid?
Huh?
Is that the really big kid who y'all played?
No.
That kid looks like he's 16 years old.
He's 17.
No, remember the goalie
on the other team?
Yeah, the big kid.
The black kid?
Yes, he's black, but I mean, yeah.
He's 14.
He's not 14.
Yeah, he is.
He just looks like it. He is huge.
He's 14.
How? No, he can't be 14 or he wouldn't be able to play on y'all's league. Like, I said something today. I was like, I think that kid drove himself here. Like, he's a big old boy. He's a big old dude, man. I think he's 10, 9, and something like that.
No, just kidding. He's 12.
There's no way he's 12.
Dude, he's 12.
How?
You remember that fast kid that played on his team?
Mm-hmm.
His dad was friends with the big dude's dad, and his dad said that the big black goalie kid, he was 12.
Well, man, I guess he's 12 then. Y'all still scored on him. So, I mean, I thought he was somebody's parent walking by. I was like, good God, son, you were huge, dude. Like, well, that makes sense, because he's out there towering over y'all. He's like, look, when I was in junior pro football, we played Gallatin, I think it was, Gallatin.
The final?
Yeah, and dude, those kids had goatees. Straight up, they had mustaches, and we were only supposed to be like 8 or 9 years old. These kids were big, man. Like, I think they played high school football. And they beat us. They beat us pretty bad.
What was the score?
Dude, I don't know. It was a long time ago.
How old were you? 9?
Yeah, 9 or 10. I don't know. It had to be before that because, like, my parents got divorced when I was like 9 or 10. I was probably like 8, something like that. So, yeah. You gonna play football or basketball? What sports do you want to play?
I want to play football.
Next?
Yeah. Then basketball.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know about playing football. What, you gonna be a quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback. I love quarterback.
I'll just tell you this.
Quarterback can't run.
Playing football is awesome.
But it's hard.
It's hard. It's not only hard, but you take a lot of head hits. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't good for you once you get a little older. But, I mean, if you can do it, then whatever. I would rather you get into some kind of, like, self-defense class next.
If I can't play football, I'll play basketball.
Basketball is cool.
Yeah, I know.
You're kind of tall and lanky anyways, so that'd be good for you, I believe.
I know how to make a 3.
Yeah, you can shoot. You can shoot pretty good.
You remember when I had that tennis ball? I was like like 50 inches away from that. I know, like 10 steps away from the like closing basket. I had that tennis ball. I did a jumper, and then it hit the rim. It hit the rim of the basket, and then it went in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But
I want to dunk so bad. I want to learn how to do a layup.
You got to be pretty tall. We need to get you a short basketball goal.
Yeah.
So you can learn how to shoot better. But
very nice.
No, I ain't trying to. I mean, I know how competitive you are, so you'll want to be able to play before you go to a team. You want to be able to ball on them because you don't like losing. So maybe sports. You need to get that.
I'm staying soccer.
You gonna stay soccer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why don't you stay soccer so we get a little bit of a break? You want to be able to, take breaks in between your seasons and stuff. So
I can't take a break because there's no other good goalie except for me.
Can you start playing right again as soon as this season ends? Does another season fire up?
If the other season fire up, I might want to play left wing or right wing.
That's true.
Cause I'm a very good juker.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. You're good on the field too, but you're a really good goalkeeper. Yeah.
I mean, no offense. I have pretty much all the gear for a goalkeeper. I want to start learning how to shoot properly. You remember when we were playing in my big goal? You were a goalkeeper. I shot in the top corner.
Yeah, you fooled me with that one. Pretty good.
Was it? I think it was like free kick. Like a mile away. No, not a mile. Like
you were a good 15 foot, 20 foot probably. But
it was good.
You
want to end this podcast?
Do I want to end this podcast? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to get the rest of the other podcast studio set up good before we can shoot. This is kind of just temporary.
Yeah.
But I like the sound in here though.
Yeah, very quiet.
It's just a little cramped. You know what I'm saying?
But it feels good.
It's coming together. I could probably just widen one of these walls out. It'd be better. But I don't know. I might do something like that and just start shooting it from in here because I like the vibe.
Yeah.
Just you get a little too close to me and you kind of smell weird. So
it's mean.
It's mean.